Hi, Sabrina Merchant, The Athletic. For Madison, let's say, it seems like your season really sort of took a change when Tilda entered the starting lineup, and I'm just wondering what difference she's brought to you guys.
I feel like, Tilda has came in, out of position, trying to be a center. And I feel like she's done a great job, obviously, for us. I mean, she's 6'6", so, I mean, it's really hard to go against that size. But she's been great for us shooting. She's done great. She's getting better, being more physical, and that's what we kind of emphasize for her. But I feel like she's done a great job, so she'll continue to do that as well for us.
Saniya, you guys have some familiarity just because you guys played earlier this year. Well, how much different of a team are you now compared to back then when you played? And what are some takeaways that you can take from that game to, learn from?
Yeah, I think we're a much different team. I think at the beginning of the season, we were still trying to get a feel of each other, get a grasp. Obviously, we had a lot of returners, but I feel like with the freshmen coming in, and obviously, like Madison said, people playing out of position, we just weren't very comfortable and confident. So as the season went along and we started putting pieces together, I said we're a much different team. So even though we lost to LSU early, I hope people don't look at that because we're a different team and we're ready to compete tomorrow.
I'll direct this to Saniya to start. Kevin Pelton, ESPN.com. A long trip, but the Northwest was very good to you last year en route to the Final Four. Do you like coming back out here?
That flight is long, 5 hours, but we find stuff to do. We sleep, we eat, we play games. We just keep ourselves occupied. I'm glad we came out here a day or two earlier just so that we can get used to the time change. Like you said, we were out here last year, so it's not something that we're not used to. But, I mean, we've gotten some rest, and I think we're adjusting. I think we'll be definitely ready for tomorrow.
Ernie Myers, Wolfpack Sports Radio. All three, you have a lot of experience in this tournament. So how do you, for the younger players that haven't been here and have the experience, how do you get them in this mindset of where y'all are in this tournament and where you're trying to go?
Madison, let's start with you, and then we'll work our way back this way.
I feel like, for the freshmen, we always try to keep in mind that this is their first time being here, and obviously, giving them that experience to be here, because not a lot of people can say they've been here before. But just making sure, obviously, treatment is a big thing. Making sure recovery is huge for us, especially on this long stretch for the Sweet 16 and Elite Eight, because we're playing really tough teams. But at the end of the day, when you go out there, you just got to be ready for when your number's called, because everybody brings different things to the table for us. So I think the only thing that I could say for them is just be ready.
Aziaha?
Yeah, same thing with Madison said. We've been here since last year. So we know the steps, we know the keys. So it's just a matter of them, following behind us and, us leading the way as captains and, for them to be ready when their number is called.
Saniya?
I think they said it all. I'm
okay.
good. Yeah, they said it all. Wasn't about to repeat nothing.
We have a question on Zoom, so let's go to Rob McLam, if we can do that. Rob? Maybe we'll come back to that if we have anything in the room here.
Hi, Ainsley Anderson, KHQ. Just with being seasoned in this tournament, what changes have you seen over the years? Obviously, there was an incident a few years back with inequity in training facilities between the women's tournament and the men's. So have you seen any positive changes in that in the last few years?
I think the gear is starting to fit a lot better. I think my first year here, I got my stuff and the shorts were hanging to my knees and the stuff was just oversized. But I think when we started going on social media and posting that and basically saying, hey, this isn't fair, the dude stuff there's fitting. And then now it fit real good and I have no complaints. So yeah.
No, I got nothing to say. I think I hit that.
So USC lost Juju to a season-ending injury, and I wanted to kind of get your reaction to that and, how how do you feel about, being in a tournament and injuries are a real possibility at this point? And just wanted to get your thoughts on all of that.
Madison, let's start with you and work out.
It's crazy that you said that because me and Naya were watching it in the room together. And, obviously it's very unfortunate. You don't want things to happen like that to great players or any player in that matter. And it's, we're sorry about that. Like nothing that she could have done nothing to prevent that. And I feel like Mississippi State didn't do anything as well. I think it was just the basketball play and it ended up happening that way. But we just got to keep praying for her and just hope for the best for her but in her recovery.
Definitely. Juju's like one of the faces of women's basketball today, and, the whole nation's got her back on this. We're praying for her, hoping for a speedy recovery. Just the thoughts of that, like Madison said, it sucks, and her team's going to keep pushing for her, and, they're going to have her back.
Yeah, for me, I don't know Juju personally, but obviously she's done a lot for our game, brought a lot of attention, done a lot for her university, her teammates. Like they said, hoping for speedy recovery. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and unfortunately, we don't want things like that to happen, but I just know she's going to bounce back better than ever, so I'm looking forward to it.